The feed to DeRozan. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson outside. Outside Bosch. He dishes it to McLemore. And here's Johnson outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Johnson against Lowry. He kicks it to Dunley. Ross with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Johnson draws the double. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas. The drive by Lowry. Passes it to Ross. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And here's Johnson outside. That's good. Johnson's got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And taken away by Johnson. Here's McLemore. Finished off the break.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off during the run. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Johnson. One-on-one here. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nicholson's checked in for Laverne. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for McLemore. Now, here's DeRozan. There's the dish to Powell. Pass to Joseph. They set the pick. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A three-pointer off the mark.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And so here's Toronto. After the miss from Goran Dragic. It's DeRozan with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Biyombo, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And he gets the bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Raptors trail by 10.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric's mistake, that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Dragic dishes to Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, Watch out.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 6. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Dragic. Miami leading by 12. Johnson's shot is off. And DeRozan kicks to Powell. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Can they get it? Powell, that's good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Miami's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now, here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot's good.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Offensive rebound. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just
what a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Dang and Bosh, you're small. Who's in for Laverne. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Johnson outside.
Sticking too much.
Right side Bosh. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson double teamed. Here's Looney. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 16. Outside Lowry. Left side DeRozan. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Raptors.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And it's the Heat on the break. Ahead. And there's McLemore on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 39 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all. on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And some changes here for the Heat. Nicholson's checked in for Looney. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Dang in for Winslow. Dang with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 13.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Lowry drives in. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Powell, the pass to Dunleavy. And it's off from three-point range. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting the second half with your work cut out for you. What do you need to see change to start climbing back into this game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime. First off, I love how opportunistic we've been, capitalizing on just about every turnover. They're most exposed on D right after they cough it up, and we've done a great job of taking advantage of that. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Really an extraordinary game for Johnson. He has 20 points and also 3 nice steals. He's been passing it around you or shooting it over you. Either way.
And they're not sure whether to stick tight or really to try and defend the pass.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Terrence Ross is out there with Dunleavy. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Miami, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's DeRozan. Outside Lowry. From deep. And that one's good. Lowry's got 10.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's stolen by Dunleavy. Outside Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. No good from Ross.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Out to the wing. Here's McLemore. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Lowry dishes to Dunley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Johnson goes in. A second chance effort. Shots good by McLemore.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And now let's get a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, Freak.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And the Raptors making a change here. Jack's checked in. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Dishes to Dunley. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Johnson draws the double. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Johnson. Raptors trail by 11. Jack passes to Ross. And Jack, here we go. The lead now in single digits.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the high post. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson's got his third rebound tonight. Johnson draws the double. Kicks it to Laverne with his first shot attempt. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Heat lead by 11.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling his pig. I mean, this